Hey, this is your girl, msyelladiva. I am bringing you another episode of Married to Medicine, Season 11, Episode 10, Battle of the Exes. All right, all right, all right. I apologize for it being a little late. I have been battling a upper respiratory infection, and I also lost my debit card, which is just hard on me right now. It's really hard on me. Okay. All right. Anyway, but I'm just going to let you know. Anyway, Married to Medicine. If you're new here, welcome. 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 We do reviews here. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. And then, if you're returning, come on now. Welcome back now. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right now. Give me a thumbs up, like, and share, and subscribe to my channel. All right now. And comment. And we will begin. All right now. All right. All right. So it starts off with the races because I was waiting to see the races because I was just wanting to know how these was gonna turn out, right? So they start off with the races, right? Greg is beasting them, right? He getting it. He got his little surfboard and he went on his knees and he paddling and everything like that. And then Dr. Eugene was like, listen, I'm sorry, Dr. Greg. Listen, he probably popped a Viagra or something because he beasting on him. He beasting on him. Then Lord have mercy, Dr. Greg, wipe out, honey. Wipe out. Okay. Wipe out. Wipe out. Okay. So the cast is laughing and everything like that. So then Dr. Damon trying to help him up, right? So Dr. Heavily was like, Dr. Damon, push him out the way. Keep going. This is a race now. This is a race. You know, Dr. Damon always trying to help somebody. so, um, so I think Dr. Eugene actually got back there first because Dr. Damon was trying to help Dr. Dr. Greg, and I think Dr. Eugene got back first, or maybe Cecil. I think it may have been Cecil. Then Dr. Eugene. I think it was Cecil. Anyway, so then so uh Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa trying to, trying to tell Dr. Heavenly what to do, and they messing up. Now, Doctor Jackie and Phaedra, they all off in La La Land. I don't know. The Coast Guard gonna come get them because they was all wrong. Okay, all wrong. Um, who else was that? I think maybe Dr. Simone and Dr. Mimi, I think. Yeah. Whatever the case may be. Goldfish won because my homeboy, my Cleveland Brown, my a Clevelander, he saved it. He came back first. Okay. And so the goldfish won, okay, because they had the young buck on the team, the NFL player, my Clevelander, my hometown boy, yeah. But Polar Dr. Greg, and he sure did wipe out. Oh, and I think what's her name? Quad and King, I think they sabotaged somebody. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So they go and they get dressed for the pool party. So check, whatever his name is, um, comes and comes to uh, the vacation. So they so Phaedra won't feel alone in all these little couple games and stuff. So he came, and so Dr. Heavenly and told Dr. Simone that she invited Apollo too. So Apollo and his wife, but apparently Apollo's wife it is not gonna come. So maybe they ain't in um, the best relations right now. Anyway, so everybody shows up. Uh, Now Dr. Contessa, come here, baby, come here. You have the baddest body on Married to Medicine next to Quad. Okay, all right. y'all two got the baddest bodies. Okay, but at least Quad can dress. You, my dear, my love, cannot dress. Please dress for that banging body. Okay, do something for that banging body because you got it going on. You need a stylist or something. You got to do better than this, baby. You got to do better than this. Please dress for your banging body, please. So so all the couples sit down, and then Phaedra comes with check, but there's 2 seats with Phaedra anyway. So I don't know why everybody's shocked, because they should have known that Phaedra was coming with somebody because there's 2 seats over there. Okay. Anyway, they some bullshitters. Okay. But everybody shocked, like, oh. Anyway, so then Letitia talking about, look at my work, girl. You know Phaedra knew him. You know she knew him. Okay, that ain't your work. That ain't your work. Okay, she knew him. She don't act like she did. Come on now, please. Come on. All right. So they had a question. So they're playing like questions and stuff. So question was, how many dates did you have before you sealed the deal? And you know, Curtis and and Dr. Jackie said 900, once at a million, 900. I was like, golly, what y'all got going on? Um, and so then they have a question on who was the hard parent and who was the soft parent as far as parenting. And Quad was like, he is a King. Well, first of all, they didn't know King had a child, and so, but when the question was asked to Quad, she was like, well, he is an excellent father. And she was like, so he has a daughter. She 9, and she was like, yeah, he encouraged me to bust it wide open. I'm very interested in having a child with this man. Okay, 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 quiet. Okay. I mean, you telling your truth. You telling your truth. You are very interested in having a baby with him and not with Dr. G, because he wanted you to have a baby in every season, but you wouldn't have a baby with him because he was you had to do everything in the house, and so he wouldn't have took care of the baby at all. So I get it. I get it. I just was like, oh, okay, quiet. and the producer sat Dr. G and Letitia right behind him. So I was just like, okay. Anyway, um, so then they said how many times do y'all have sex a week? Okay, so the older couples, Jackie, Dr. Jackie, and and Curtis. Dr. Jackie said one, Curtis said zero. Cecil said zero. Dr. Simone said two. I believe both of them was zero. Okay. I believe both of them was zero. Dr. Eugene and Toya said once a week. Uh and I don't know if they said anything about Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott. But they got Quan and King, and they said about 15 times a week. 15 times a week. Then King was like, probably more than 15 times. Letitia like this. Okay. So then Letitia was like, somebody lying. And Quad leaned back and was like, oh no, we had multiple times a day. And so Dr. Greg and Letitia, they said we do it like 3 times a week. She said maybe more if we're fertile. And so Quad was like, y'all got to do more. Y'all got to have more sex. She said because what we gonna have we got to get a baby lumps foot coming soon. And she said, and I'm gonna throw y'all a baby shower, okay? And we gonna throw our ass in the circle. What the? I love Quad. Throw our ass in the circle. And so, yeah, it's and Dr. Greg in the confessional said, you getting your back blown out 15 times a week. How you gonna throw our baby shower? He said, shut up. I said, yeah, that's the truth. How you gonna throw a baby shower? You getting your back blown out. So then they asked, what's the most annoying quality of your partner? And then Quad and King, he said, because she fall asleep. That's me too. I'm with you, Quad. But then Dr. Scott, come on, Dr. Scott, and he was like, yeah, because you put that ass to sleep. Come. Oh, he put that ass to sleep. Come on, Dr. Scott. You ain't need to go there now. You ain't even go there like now, okay? Toya was like, this is awkward. Dr. Greg is right behind you. And Dr. Eugene said in a confessional that Dr. Greg's head was smoldering. And it was funny because they had a tiki torch like way behind him, but it did look like it was flames coming out the top of his head. Because the tiki torch was way back here. But when But when they got a close up on it, it looked like the flames was going right out 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 from his head, and that's probably what he felt too. And so Quad was like, "I chose to end the marriage," and then Letitia was just like, "No, he wanted to end the marriage," and Dr. Heaven was like, "No, he didn't." Damn. And Dr. Dane was like, don't get into this. Don't get into this. You stay quiet, Dr. Him. You stay quiet. Okay. Don't you get into this. Don't you get into this. And so Dr. Greg was like, I don't think anyone doesn't fight for their marriage. So he said, well, so I fought for my marriage. And Quad was like, it just wasn't right for us. Not in the morning, not in the evening, not, in, not in the morning, not in the evening, not in the morning, and not in the evening, honey. It was not good. It was not right for us. And so she said she is perfect for my husband, talking about Letitia. So I am supporting this marriage. And so Dr. Greg was like, well, we don't care what you think. And then Kawhi was like, oh, I don't care what you think. No, she said, we don't care what you think. If you want to go there, everybody was like, oh. Please don't. Please don't go there. That's what this is. They don't want you to go there. They don't want you to go there, honey. See, the cast was like, oh shit. And Cecil was like, oh, we dead. Okay. So Contessa get up and try to talk to Quad. So Greg was like, you got a big fucking mouth. I hope you happy. And then Quad was like, that's a narcissist being revealed. And Tisha was like, Quad, you really cute. And then Dr. Greg said, babe, babe, babe. And Quad said, I'm what you want to be. I'm what you want to be. I'm what you want to be, okay? Ooh. Ooh. And so now Letitia trying to get her get back on Quad because she ain't gonna let her talk to her like that. And but Dr. Greg over here yelling in her face, talking about bang, 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 be good, be good, be good, be good. Let her get her lick back. We know Quad was gonna eat her up, but let her get her lick back. Let her get her lick back. Now she looking stupid because she can't get her lick back because you yelling in her face. So then Quad is always quiet. The volume is over there real loud. My man will never speak to me like that. Your man screaming at you. and so she trying to get her lick back and he like, babe, babe, be good, be good, be good. And Dr. Heavenly said he told her shut the fuck up and all that other stuff. But they cut all that out. So then the hotel sends a text message to Dr. Simone. They have to wrap that up because y'all they loud because Dr. Greg yelling at Tisha. So they got to go. So so Dr. Greg and Letitia walked somewhere and he was like, I told you from day one not to talk to that woman. She can't not talk to her, Dr. Greg. Y'all get off the show if you don't want her to talk to her. Cause that's the whole purpose of her being on the show. Okay? So she can't not talk to her because that's the whole purpose of her being on the show. If she don't talk to her, y'all both off the show. Point blank period. Okay? So she gonna have to talk to her to keep her job. Okay? She gonna have to talk to her to keep her job. Come on now. Come on now. So So Quad over there talking to I think Dr. Mimi. She said, Greg Cicero Lunsford, you don't get a chance to say a goddamn thing to me because you know you did me wrong. You know, she all animated. You know you did me wrong. And you don't want to mess with me. You don't want nothing coming from me. Yeah, because I'm quite sure you got stories on top of stories on top of stories. So Greg, they go back to the hotel room. Greg had to take a walk, so he just leave uh Tisha in the room, and he had to go take a walk. We don't know where he's going, but he had to go take a walk. So then, Dr. Contessa, not yeah, Dr. Contessa Toya, um, talked to Tisha, and Toya said, and she just told her point blank, his ex-wife is here with a fine, muscular, young man. They having sex 15 times a week minimum. But she wouldn't give him nothing for the last 3 years of their marriage. And she want to have a baby with him. And then Letitia was like, well, I don't think it's that. And Tori was like, please, come on, no. Mm-mm. And then, so Dr. Damon and Dr. Heavenly and Curtis and Dr. Jackie, they all sitting around, and Dr. Mona Cecil or whatever, they all sitting around. And Dr. Damon said it's hard when your ex-wife is talking about having a baby with somebody else. And Curtis was like, listen, I wouldn't even have come back to this group. I I concur. I wouldn't come back to the group either because this group is established with your ex-wife. Why you coming back, you know, into your ex-wife group? Then you gonna have to, bump heads with your ex-wife. What is the problem? You shouldn't have came back to this group. You shouldn't have came back to this group, and especially if you ain't want your wife talking to your ex-wife, you shouldn't have came back because this is your ex-wife group. This thing her group. This your ex-wife group. Okay, so I'm with you, Curtis, because it was all good in the hood when last season when Quad didn't have nobody, and so she was by herself, and she got kicked off with vacations and all that other stuff. She jumping out of caskets and stuff, trying to get back in the group and all that other stuff. It was okay, and you flashing your wife around her every 5 minutes. It was okay then, but when she get a man and a fine man and a muscular man and a young man and a virile man, a virile man, okay, a fertile man, okay. Now, now it's not okay. It's not okay. Okay, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. But that was the end of the episode. Give me a thumbs up, like and share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.